Underneath the so-called narcissistic personality is definitely shame and the paralyzing fear of being ordinary.
Brené Brown.
Narcissistic love is riding on the roller coaster of disaster filled with a heart full of tears.
Sherry Griffin. The narcissist devours people, consumes their output, and casts the empty, writhing shells aside. Sam Vaknin.
It is especially painful when narcissists suffer memory loss because they are losing parts of the person they love most.
David Brooks.
You got me studying narcissistic personality disorder, now enjoy how educated I am.
Elizabeth Shaw. If gaslighting is your second language, I am fluent in disengaging from further communication. Pamela Storch.
I'm no food for your narcissistic soul. Tobias Whale.
When the narcissists or enablers call you selfish, what they really mean is, you're not keeping silent as I abuse you. How dare you set boundaries and expose predators, that is selfish.
Shahadi Arabi. The only way you will get along with a narcissist is if you become their ultimate source of supply.
That means giving up yourself, your wants, your needs, your hopes, everything that makes you who you are, to try to fill the endless void in the heart of a narcissist.
Maria Consiglio.
Maybe, the lesson we can all learn from the inner sadness of a narcissist is to see through our own fabrications, our own illusions, so that we can be set free to be real once more.
Shannon L. Alder.
The moment that you start to wonder if you deserve better, you do. If you want to go from being adored to devalued in the blink of an eye, simply insult the narcissist.
Tigress Love.
Manipulation is a contagious disease, much more dangerous than the flu because it can endure for a lifetime.
Dorothy McCoy. Time not only heals, time reveals. Karen Salmonson.
Flying monkeys are more common than you think. They are the way narcissists abuse their prey without getting their own hands dirty.
Dr. and Brown.
The narcissistic parent has no conscience and no feelings for others, especially their own children. The only thing that matters is their own selfish ego, coercing, manipulating, causing chaos and damaging lives everywhere they go.
Mel Evans.
Relationships with narcissists are held in place by hope of a someday better,
with little evidence to support it will ever arrive. Dr. Ramani Dervasula. When people are driving themselves crazy, they have neuroses or psychoses.
When they drive other people crazy, they have personality disorders.
Albert J. Bernstein. Daughters of narcissistic mothers absorb the message I am valued for what I do, rather than for who I am. Carol McBride. When the devil can't reach you, he sends a narcissist. Roma Rio.
Take a step back and pay attention to what your narcissist is accusing you of. That's the closest thing to a confession you'll ever get from them.
Haley Runnels.
I can't control your behavior, nor do I want that burden, but I will not apologize for refusing to be disrespected, to be lied to, or to be mistreated. I have standards, step up or step out.
Steve Mirabile. I don't care what you think unless it is about me. Kurt Cobain.
For some, life may be a playground to undermine the brainwaves of others or simply a vainglorious game with an armory of theatrics, illustrating only bleak self-deception, haughty narcissism and dim deficiency in empathy.
Eric Pavernigi.
No matter how socially skilled an extreme narcissist is, he has a major attachment dysfunction. The extreme narcissist is frozen in childhood.
Samuel Lopez de Victoria.
The worst lies were the lies I told myself about the lies others told me.
Alice Little. You better start having boundaries, because once you start showing people you will stay through anything, they'll be sure to put you through everything. When pleasing you is killing me. Les Carter. Narcissists are masters of illusion. They play the poor abused victim while in truth they are wreaking havoc by torturing, mistreating, and abusing those that they fooled into loving them. Why, Searbout? The less you respond to rude, critical, argumentative people, the more peaceful your life will become. Mandy Hale. All cruelty springs from weakness. Lucius Seneca. A narcissist paints a picture of themselves as being the victim or innocent in all aspects. They will be offended by the truth. But what is done in the dark will come to light. Time has a way of showing people's true colors. Carla Grimes. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Edmund Burke. Narcissist, sociopath and psychopaths use props in their lives to create the illusion of emotional normalcy. Social media is a perfect prop because it allows a toxic person to present a calculated version of themselves. Shannon Thomas. To gain that which is worth having, it may be necessary to lose everything else. Bernadette Devlin McCalliskey. I think you can tell a lot about people by the way they treat folks who look, think, feel, and believe differently than they do. That's when we recognize the bullies. That's when we see the bigots. That's when we see mob mentality. And that's also when we recognize the saints, the kind people, the big-hearted, and the brave. Karen Molinar Terrell. Anything that costs you your mental health is too expensive, look elsewhere. Stephen Bartlett. What Susie says of Sally says more of Susie than of Sally. Remember that. One day you will tell your story about how you overcame what you went through, and it'll be someone else's survival guide. Hello, fellow abused. You can call me Tobias. One of the stages of healing is sharing our own experience to other people, especially to the ones with similar stories, and that way we also learn from them. For over 30 years since my early childhood, I experienced a lot of narcissistic abuse from a malignant narcissist, which happens to be my so-called mother. It's a narcissistic personality disorder with antisocial personality disorder plus egocentric sadism plus paranoia, and take note, she has army of flying monkeys and enablers. You imagine that? Before I used this channel for gaming, but as expected, narcissist has no control over themselves, and they will control even just a game I play as a little amusement for myself. So I just decided to make contents which is more meaningful to give awareness to victims like me about narcissistic abuses. If you like this video, please share and beware of flying monkeys on the comments section. My narcissist is probably watching. Watch out for the quills. Till next time, thank you for watching.